Buenos días, todos. Today we're representing NC Field, a grassroots nonprofit created by the community for the community. My name is Amy Elkins. I'm the program coordinator. Standing with me today is Yesenia Cuello, our executive director and a former child farm worker, and Vidal Mendez, our H2A guest farm worker specialist. I came to North Carolina from the mountains of West Virginia at the age of 7, from the coal mining fields where the death-filled smoke killed my grandfather and those before him, where cancer and poverty and addiction are the leading causes of death. As a child in North Carolina, the farm worker community, my community, opened their arms and took us in. They are why I am who I am today. Today I speak for my community in Eastern North Carolina. Farm work in North Carolina is a multi-billion-dollar industry with no legal age for child labor. North Carolina regulates the number of hogs, but not the number of people required to care for them. And my community are the backs from which these industries line their pockets. My community is delicious tamales and hot chocolate. It's picking sweet potato in the back-breaking heat for 50 cents a bucket when your contract says $16 an hour. My community is banda and cumbias, hugs and laughter in the face of oppression. My community is promised living conditions, but arriving to live in a plywood box and one outhouse for 30 men, women, and children with septic runoff seeping into the yard. My community is giving what little they have to help a child with no insurance who needs surgery. They are unity in the face of odds stacked against them. My community is unregistered 911 addresses they can't find. The system isn't broken, it was never built for us. My community is children as young as infants, playing in pesticide-saturated fields because the child care promised when they arrived to work didn't exist. My community is always sharing a plate of food, even if it's only tortillas and frijoles. It's the mom who can barely feed her family while picking the food we put on our tables. My community are who taught me to raise, pluck, and cook a chicken so I would never be hungry. My community are farmers without land. They are more than hardworking. They are the epitome of dedication, knowledge, and responsibility. My community are the ones being sprayed with pesticides in a tobacco field because they are threatened with bodily harm and they risk not being able to feed their families if they speak up. My community are the hopes and dreams of a better education and life for their children. My community is the child as young as 8, forced by poverty to work in one of the most dangerous industries in this country with no legal protection. They are the college valedictorians without a work permit. My community is fuerza y amor, wrapped in Spanglish, Spanish, indigenous language, and culture that they hold on to with bleeding hands. My community is resistance in their continued existence alone. I carry my community's stories in my heart and on my shoulders. Their struggle, their love, their labor, their resistance, and what made me and what has built and sustained this country. My community deserves more than survival. They deserve dignity, protection, celebration. Our government uses, abuses, oppresses, and then when they think they no longer need you, they simply call you a criminal. So don't be fooled. This isn't about documentation. This is not about laws or lines on a map. It's about a system built on exploitation, a system that uses our labor, our bodies, our culture, our silence only to discard us and criminalize our very existence the moment we dare to rise. This is a systemic racism. This is ethnic cleansing wrapped in legal language. This is the brutal reality of discrimination, and it's not accidental, it's by design. Don't let them distract you with talks of documentation or legality. This is about dignity and humanity. How does this country dare to survive off my community's suffering and still look away? How dare they bite off the hand that feeds them? We will not be silent. We will pop the bubble of privilege. We will not be erased. Environmental justice is people justice. My community doesn't need saving. We need systems to stop stealing from us. We are not invisible. We are the roots, and nothing grows without us. Thank you. So I want to invite everyone out today to join us in Raleigh at the LA to Raleigh ICE Out protest today at 6 p.m. Moore Square, 201 South Blunt Street. Pa'lante.